Remember when thumbs could talk?
All right, you thumbs, let's get down to business. I'm Hand Duet. This is Crunchy.
Let's go back.
Tamagotchi,
Of Y2K.
The date is May 18th, 1999, and Star Wars fans rejoice as The Phantom Menace is released in theaters. But if you weren't lucky enough to get a ticket to the premiere of the Jar Jar Binks trilogy, then you may have been watching the next best thing also premiering that night. Now imagine this. You're sitting on the couch as the impending doom of Y2K lingers in the back of your head. You begin to channel surf at 9:30 p.m. On ABC is Spin City. The Simpsons is on Fox. Felicity is on Warner Brothers. Third Rock from the Sun is on NBC. And then you come to UPN and see something a little out of place from everything else. Talking thumbs dressed up as Star Wars characters. Now, before I go any further, this may have been an introduction for many to the Thumb series, but for me, I discovered it a bit differently. It was the early 2000s on a Friday night, and we made our weekly trip to Blockbuster. My dad and I would go in and choose some movies for the weekend, and I remember distinctly seeing this cover. I was immediately drawn in by it because it looked so damn weird, and even to this day I find myself fascinated with strange puppetry, claymation, and any other oddball animation. My choice for the weekend was Thumb Wars. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure I watched this alone in my room. And from what I can remember, I didn't know if I liked it or not, but I knew I wanted to rewatch it. This led me to finding Thumbtanic the next Friday, and once again I was captivated by something as simple as thumbs recreating films I had seen. Upon researching the Thumb series today, I realized the only other one I had seen was the Blair Thumb, but there was other ones I missed out on. There was the God Thumb.
Rhombus.
No.
Trapezoid.
No.
Amorphous shapes.
No.
Long meat sticks. Line segments.
No. I'm sorry, what was the last one?
Line segments.
No.
Bat Thumb.
I'm Bat Thumb.
Franken Thumb.
No, I really think you should kill it.
And even a thumb debate for the 2008 presidential election. And there is one man to thank for all these thumbtastic films, and that's Steve Odekirk. Odekirk worked on In Living Color, a comedy sketch show that featured many talented comedians like David Alan Grier, Jamie Foxx, and basically the entire Wayans family. And also there was Jim Carrey. Odekirk became close friends with Carrey and went on to work with him in other projects like Ace Ventura and Bruce Almighty. Odekirk continued to make his mark on Hollywood as a comedy writer on films like Patch Adams and The Nutty Professor. He even wrote for Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. But in 1990, Odekirk founded O Entertainment, where he came up with his craziest idea yet. In an interview, Odekirk said, "I was sitting around with Paul Marshall, a producer at O Entertainment, and looked down at my thumbs and said something like, 'Hey look, that's really great. We should do something with thumbs.' And as simple as that, the Thumb series was born." I'm not sure why Thumb Wars stuck with me for this long. Whenever I mentioned to friends, they had no idea what I was talking about. But for me, it was an obscure piece of my childhood that I seemingly held near and dear to my heart. That is why right now, I want to take a look back and rewatch Thumb Wars with all of you. So sit back and travel to May 18th, 1999 with me, as we rewatch the masterpiece known as Thumb Wars. Thumb Wars begins with the iconic yellow scrolling text in space. However, one of the fighters crashes into it.
Watch out for that word!
The stormtroopers invade the ship, but unlike what they're known for, they hit all their targets. This guy sacrifices himself so Leia can escape and proceed to wait there to die. I never noticed this before, but Leia's hair are literal cinnamon buns. That's when Darth Vader, Black Helmet Man arrives, and Leia gives this incredible speech about good and bad that puts William Wallace's speech in Braveheart to shame.
Bad is bad. Good is good. Bad, bad, good, bad. Good, good, bad, good, bad, good.
On another planet, we meet Luke, who is really whiny.
You don't know who I am inside?
That is when Ooby Dooba Dooby shows up.
I am Ooby Dooba Dooby.
I'm really looking forward to his spin-off series on Disney+.
I am Ooby Dooba Dooby.
Obi plays a hologram of Leia asking for his help, and then this happens. Hey man, that's your sister. I'm getting some real Pornhub vibes from this scene.
Oh my god, stop bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
Luke finds out his aunt and uncle were clipped. Get it? Like their nails were clipped? I would say they really nailed that joke. Thank you. You're too kind, you're too kind. Then Luke winds his way into going with Obi to help out, and they decide to make things official.
Touch your tongue to mine.
What?
Your tongue, touch it to mine.
Why?
To make it all official.
To make what?
I guarantee this was a sexual awakening for someone back in 1999. And it may or may not have been me. Back to Black Helmet. One of his henchmen makes a valid point about the Star Wars universe.
I have a question. Why do we all speak in British accents when we're from outer space and there is no Britain?
Black Helmet promptly kills him for pointing out this plot hole. At the cantina, one of the aliens shown is a foot. If we were to look back at the foot fetish boom, I believe we could possibly track it back to this scene right here. Don't fact check me on that though. Luke and Obi want to enlist the help of Han Solo, but he doesn't accept their money. He only has one price tag.
I don't take money, only girly giggles.
What do you mean?
You've got to giggle like a girl.
We get to see the Thumbworld's version of the Millennium Falcon called Han's Hand, and they fly off to save Princess Leia. We then get the famous line upon our hero seeing the Death Star for the first time.
That's no moon.
Oh, sorry, let me hike these up.
And now it's time for the showdown between Obi and Black Helmet. In this universe, they have the ability to draw their lightsabers from their heads. Spoiler alert, Obi is killed by Black Helmet, but reminds Luke he'll always be with him.
That's kind of creepy.
Leia bursts in to speed up the plot.
I escaped somehow. Let's go.
Hey, they have to condense 3 films into a half an hour. Give them a break. They fly to a planet where Luke meets Yoda for the first time, but Yoda reminds Luke of a very important fact about himself.
I am a puppet.
Yoda the puppet agrees to train Luke to be a thumb master, but before they start training, there is one thing they have to do first.
Touch your tongue to mine.
We get one scene of Luke training with a piñata, and now he's ready to lead the Thumbellion. During a briefing on the attack, they point out that the Death Star in fact includes a button that will blow up the whole thing.
Why would they include a button that could destroy their entire station?
You got me. If I was designing it, I would have left that out.
Black Helmet is alerted of the attack and flies off in his fist fighter. Oh yeah, and this guy is naked.
Oh, naked!
Luke flies down into the corridor ready to shoot the button, but Black Helmet catches up to him. The two exit their ships and begin to have a lightsaber battle because physics doesn't matter in the Thumb world. Black Helmet wants Luke to join him on the nail side, and reveals one of the biggest plot twists in film history.
Luke, I am your mother! No!
Han returns to save Luke just in time, and instead of using the Force, Obi reminds Luke to use the instrument panel on his ship to shoot the button, because that's what it was built for. Good beats the bad because good is good and bad is bad, and even Naked Guy makes it out alive. Everyone celebrates, and we even get to see the hand operating Yoda. And there you have it, Thumb Wars. This was still pretty funny, even though it had many jokes that'll make you groan out loud. It also had jokes in there that I probably didn't understand when I first watched it, but I really enjoyed watching it again. You might even say that I give it 2 thumbs up. Speaking of which, if you liked this video, press the little thumb at the bottom of the screen. And don't forget to subscribe. Using your thumbs, of course. See y'all next time.